Hello everyone. In this video, we'll walk through a Crestron Home driver that provides a customizable generic toggle button. This tile is designed to be flexible. You choose the text, the icons, and the behavior, and you can optionally enable an automatic timer that returns the toggle from active to inactive after a specified duration. In the demo you're seeing, I'm using the same building blocks to create an irrigation-style toggle, but the concept works equally well for doors, lights, relays, or any third-party function you want to control. Once the tile is configured, all you need to do is bind its actions to another driver that actually executes commands and connect device feedback so the tile's status always reflects reality. To make the example concrete, we'll use a 2N intercom. Instead of relying on the device's basic switch on-off controls, we'll build a purpose-made toggle that's more intuitive for users than two separate buttons. Let's start by adding the toggle tile to the project. In the Crestron Home Setup app, open the Pair Devices page and go to Drivers. Scroll to UI Tiles, select Onio Interactive, and choose Toggle Switch. Give it a descriptive name, and confirm. The installation settings open next. At the top, enter your license. You can use the built-in free trial, enter a purchased license from our web shop, or if you previously purchased the 2N driver with lock features and it's bound to this processor, reuse that license here so this driver is included at no additional cost. We won't dig into every parameter now because most are self-explanatory, but for the purpose of this tutorial, we will disable Show Only Tile, so the main layout and advanced settings are visible. We'll revisit more options later with a practical example. On the next screen, define what the tile displays. Because we're controlling a front door, set the tile title to Front Door. When the relay is active, the tile will show Unlocked, and when it's inactive, it will show Locked. For icons, open the icon reference document linked in the description of this video and copy the appropriate key values. I'll use the closed door and open door icons to match the locked and unlocked states. After saving, the driver is added to the system, and you can see how the tile looks in a quick preview. Now let's bind the tile to real actions. We'll use the switch function exposed by the 2N device. Because we already added that switch previously, we'll first hide its native UI to avoid redundant controls. Open the switch settings and disable its visibility on both the room and home pages. Next, go to the Actions and Events page and define what happens when the tile toggles. Map toggle on to the 2N switch on command and map toggle off to the 2N switch off command. Control is only half of the story. We also want the tile to reflect external changes. If someone triggers the switch directly on the 2N device, the Crestron Home UI should follow. To achieve this, add the 2N events extension and subscribe to the switch on and switch off events. Bind those events to update the tile's state rather than calling the control actions again. This is important. Avoid creating an infinite loop by having an event call an action that fires the same event back. Use events strictly for feedback to the tile, and use the tile strictly to issue control commands. At this point, the tile and the 2N device are synchronized in both directions. You can also decide how much UI you want to expose. If you prefer a minimal experience, you can show only the tile on the room page without any additional layouts. If you enable the advanced view, you'll gain access to the auto off feature, which allows you to set hours, minutes, and seconds and apply the duration so the tile automatically returns to the inactive state after that time elapses. And that's the core workflow. Create a flexible toggle, style the text and icons, map the tile's actions to device commands, and connect events so the UI follows real-world state changes without loops. If you have questions or want to see other examples, leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.